Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Daily Radio Nonograms. It is September 25th, it is currently 2:45 in the afternoon, and I found some time to get back and do it. Okay, today is a pretty exciting day, because you see that right there on the top left corner? That's pretty exciting, you don't get to see that every day. So let's go start with that, right? 6, 13, 4, minus 5, minus 5, minus 5, okay. um, let's do the other ones first, because why not? 1, 1, 1, 1, 4, 6, 4, nope. 1, 2, then 5, that's minus 9. Then 1, nope. 6, 1, 1, 11, 1, 4. Oh, 6, 1, 1, 11, 11, right? Yeah, 1, 4, minus 1, nice. What about this? 6, 5, 14, minus 3. Alright then. What about this? 11, 4, 1, 1, minus 10. Okay. Okay, let's go extend these now. That's a 1, that's a 5, that's a 5, that's the 8. That's a 1, that's a 12, that's a 12. That's a 5. This should be the 4. Yep. That's the 6. This has to be the 4, right? Yeah. Can't be anything else. Can't be the 3. Can't be the 1, 2. Yeah. This has to be the 4. Alright. Alright, great. That means this is the 2, this is the 4. Okay, nice. This is a 10. So nothing here. Can't really take anything off though. This should be can this be the 6? So 6, 4, 1, 1. No, definitely not. So this is a 4, and this is the 6. The 4 is down here. So minus 3. That's a 3. That's a 5. That's a 5. That's the 10. Complete. That's also a 10. It's a 2. Yeah. Okay. Very cool. This is a 5. This is a 5. Extend that like this. That's a 2. Wait, no. What am I saying? That's a 1. Yeah, that's a 1. So this is a 3. This is a 3. This is a 3. That's a 5. 6, 4. Nope. Nothing there. Alright. This is a 4, 1. 4, 1, 5. Okay. Alright. Anywhere else? What about this? 3, 9, 3. That is a minus 8. Yeah, so this stays. 4, 6, 1, 3, 3 is a minus 4. Alright. That's the 8. That's the 6. Can this be the 1? 4, nope. It's at least a 2. Okay. So no, there's 2 more 1s here. That's a 6. Okay, no, I can't extend that. Alright. Huh. Maybe try extending this. Maybe that's a 12. That's a 3. Yeah, minus 3. That's an 11. Excuse me. This should be a 3. 6, 3, 4, 4. Ah, wait. 6, 3, 4 4 2. Ah. So 6 3 4 4 2. That's complete. Nice. It's kind of neat. I don't think this can extend up to here, can it? It can. Okay, never mind. What to do? Where to go? That's an 8. Okay. Maybe there's 5 4 10. So that's a 10. That's a 4. Minus 2. Minus 2. Okay, nice. This is at least a 3. 4 3 5 1. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. And this has to be part of the 4. Okay. Okay, maybe not maybe not the best start, maybe not the great start that I thought of, but whatever. Wait, did that just say, oh, did that just say 14? It did. Okay. So only up, so on doesn't extend to there. So this is a 13, and that's a 6, that's a minus 4, that's a 3, minus 4. We did not count this one. Yeah. All right. That has to be a 1. Huh. This has to be part of the 9, which only extends up to here. There's nothing there. Oh, nothing here, because that's an 8 4 4. So this is the 4. This can't be the last 4, can it? No way. 1 3 1 4. Yeah, can't be the first 4. Can it be the last 4? 1 3 1 4. Yeah, no way. So this is a 3. Which means this is a 4. Yeah, that's a 4. So 1 4 1 2. All right. Where to go? Where to go, guys? This is a 4, so block that off. Am I screwed? Am I just screwed? What is this now? That's a 10. Okay. This has to be part of the 4, right? Yes, definitely. So nothing here. But what does that do? It at least means that no, you can fit everything there. Goddamn. But no way. No way, right? There's no way that the 1 is over here. There's just no way. There's no way it goes 1 4 4 1 4 3. There's no way. I'm checking. Yeah, no. Hell no. I don't believe it. So that's a 3. This is the 12. Yeah, I don't believe it. Yeah. Okay. Thank God. Um. mm, if can this be the five? So if that's a five, five, two, two, two. Nope. So this is a two. So we can extend this 10 over here. Um, the 11 only extends to there. This 11 here. So that's a 4. Then one's here. Okay, and then 6, 2, and then minus 2. Aha! So it can't. So it is. I'm thinking this is the 3, this is the 5. It can't be the 4 and then the 3, right? No, it can't. Okay, so this is the 3 and this is the 5. Okay. Mm. I'm getting a little sleepy. But let's continue on. Two. Okay. 5. So 5. 5 1. I mean 5 4 1. Yeah, 5 4 1 is minus 2. So take that off. And take this off. Okay. Okay, nice. Again, not helpful. Where can I go from here? No way. What do I do? What do I do? I'm yelling a lot. Okay, wait. So this is 5 4 1. I mean, yeah, 5 4 1 and then 3 and then 1 4 down here. That's that. Aha! This has to be a 3 and this has to be a 3. Yes. Okay, good find, good find. That's a 3, 4. Since that's a 4 right there, there's nothing up here, which means that we can extend this, and that would be the 1. So 3, 1, and then 4. This has to be a 1. This has to be a 5. Okay, great, progress. Because we can extend that to here. Wait, no. It's there, and then 6. Yeah, minus 2. Minus 2. That's a 2. And that's a 2. So 1, 1, 1. 4, 6, 4. Okay. Aha, so that's a 5. So this is the 13. That's a 5. This is an 11 that I can extend. That's a 1. That's a 6. Okay. No space there. Can I put the 4 here? 4 1 1. It totally works. Ay ay ay. Huh. Okay, this is part of the 6. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Ah, we can extend this 11. And then 1 1 6 1 1 11 1 4. Great. Now what's that mean for us? It means that this is a 3. And there's at least a 2. Or yeah, that's at least a 2. We can extend this 6. This is the 6. And we can count that out. That's a 6. Count that out. So if that's the 4, 4 6 1 3 3. Nope, it does not fit. 4 must be over here. And this is the 6. So 6 1 3 3. Yeah, that checks out. 2 2 4 1. Right, that works. So that's a 6. That's a 1. That's a 2. 1 2 10 5. Yep. 1. Okay. 1 1 1 60. Okay. No, nothing there. 2 2. Nope, this is a 2. That's at least a 2. This is the 4. That's the 5. This is the 6. That's a 5. So 2 5. Yep. That's also a 5 right here. So this is the 3. Block this off. Block that off. That's a 3. Block this off. 1 1 1 1 4. Yep, done. 3 2. Okay, 2. Sorry. 2 and then 3 and then minus 1. That's a 9. Right there. That's a 9. 2 5. Okay. So 5 2. Something has to be there. That's at least that is a 3, sorry. That's a 4. That's a 3. Maybe we can extend this 11. 4. Yeah, 5. Minus 5, like that. This is the 5. This is the 2. So that's a 1. And that's a 1. And that's a 2. So 2 1 1 2 2. Yeah, great. And that's a 4. Nothing here. That's a 6. That's a 2. That's an 8. That's a 9. 5. Sorry, hang on. Okay, sorry, excuse me. Anyway. That's a 3. That completes. That's a 1. So 4, 1. Okay, what's that do? This is a 6. 8, 1. This is an 8. This is a 5. That's a 4. That's a 5. Oh wait, no, that's a 2. That's a 2, yeah. This is a 3. 3, 3, 3. Nice. That's a 6. That's a 4. That's a 1. That's a 2. That's a 9. That's I'm not quite sure. Nothing here. 4, 1, 4, and then 3. I'm really not sure. Maybe I can extend this 1, 3, 3. Yeah, -1. That's a 5. That's a 6. That's a 2. That's a 3. That's a 2. That's a 4. That's a 3. That's a 3. Yep. Okay. That's a 4. Nothing here. That's a 3. That's a 3. 3, 3. Okay. 1, 1, 1, 6, 2. Great. Nothing here. That's a 3. That's a 1. 1, 1, 4, 11. 11 reaches all the way. That's a 4. That's a 3. Extend that. That should be our 1. So this is the 2. That's a 3. That's a 3. That is a 1. That is a 3. That is a 4. Nothing here. That's a 4. That's a 4. That's a 5. Complete. Yeah. Yeah, looks good. This is a 2. This 1, 4, 1, 2. Yep. Complete the 14. 2, 5, 2. That's a 6. It can't be the 3, so this has to be the 1. 2, 1, 3. Nothing here, and then 3, 5. Oh crap, did I do wrong? I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong, chat. Is that correct now? No. Is that correct now? Okay, that's correct. I think I'll take a break. I'm getting really sleepy. So I will see you guys later. I promise I will complete this later. Bye bye. I might not. See ya. That was like all of my progress. Alright, let's start with this 13 and then the 6. I don't even know what's correct anymore. 2, 1, 3, 1. Jeez, man. 2. No, 10 and 11. So 1, 3, 1. That's a 1. And 4, 5 minus 1. That is a 1. And here an 8. That's an 11. 1, 1, 6. Oh, it completes 11. 6, 1, 1, 11, 1, 4. Okay. Nine, 8. This can't be the 2. No, I don't know. Oh wait, it's a 6. That's a 3. It's at least a 2. Sucks, man. No space for the 6. No space for the 6. That's a here. 5. At least a 2. That's the 6. Unfortunate, man. Okay, where do we go? Extend this 6. Extend this 5. Nine only goes to here. Dude, that was all of my progress. 4 and then a 5. 4, 6, 1, 3, 3 minus 4. It's an 8. So at least a 3. This should be a 4 and this should be an 8. That's a 6. That's a 3 maybe. Wait. This is the 1, so this is the 5. That's a 3. This is the 4. 6. Okay. That's a 6. 1, 2. 1, 2, 10, 5. 1. No space, no space. No space. Nothing, nothing. It's 1. That's a 2. Yeah, actually. That's a 4. That's a 3. Extend this 9. Yeah. This Sorry, that's a 1. That's a 1. That's a 3. Okay, okay, I got it. That's also a 3. That's a 2. This is a 1 that completes. That's a 3. That's a 2. That's a 3. This is a 4. So that's the 5. There's a 2 up here. So 5, 2 minus 1. This is the 6 completed. That's the 2. This is the 6. That's the 4. 7. That's the 2. 2's there. 2's here. That's a 9. That's a 9. That's a 5. That's a 3. No space here. That's a 6. Nope. Okay, that's a 6. That's a 4. 1, 1, 1, 6. 5. 2, 2, 4. Okay. Sorry. Hi. 11 minus 6. Like that. Where can I go? 1, 3, 3 minus 1. 5, 6, 2, 3, 2. Only to here. That's a 4, only to here. That's a 4. That's a 3, that's a 3. No, undo that. That's wrong. This is a 3. That's a 2. That completes. 1, 1, 1, 6, 2. Yep. Is this even still correct? I'm checking. Okay, yeah. What now? What now? My head's hurting. This is a 4. No space for this 2. No space here. Nope. No. Wrong. This is a 6. Yeah. That's a 5. This is an 11. 6, 3, 4, 4, 2. Oh, that completes. 6, 3, 4, 4, 2. Yeah. Pretty lost. Oh, this 12 completes. This has to be the 5. Yeah, this has to be the 5. Now what? Now what? 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. That's the 1, that's the 4. And that's the 3. Is this correct? We're still correct. No space here. This is the 6. Extend that. That's the 10. That is a 2. This is a 3. This is a 6. This is a 5. Sorry for the background noise. Are we still correct? We are still correct. Okay. 333, so nothing here. Nothing here. 1412, nothing here. Nothing here, and nothing here. Okay. 411, that's -2. Same goes here. That is a 3. That's a 5, right? Yeah, that's a 5, so that means nothing is up here. Okay, that's pretty helpful. Nothing here, so this is the 7. It's timing to say this is the 5, but I'm not sure yet. That's a 4 though. Nothing to here. Nothing to here. What now? What now? Since that's a 7, there's nothing up here. This is the 6. Oh, no space here, right? Because that's a 5. Yes, this is a 3. That's a 4. 4, 6, 1, 3, 3. Is this correct? We are still correct. We're still in it. Come on, we're finishing this, please. 1633. I want to upload. That's a 4. That's a 4. That's a 3. Extends that. 2241. Yep. Is this still correct? Yes. No space. Oh, wait. 435. Oh, nothing here. Okay, great. Nothing here. Nothing here. Extend this 11. Extend this 11 too. This is the 3. That's the 5. That's the 1. 3, 11, 1. I don't know yet. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Complete. That's a 3. 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. Complete. 4, 1, 4, 3. Complete. That's a 3. That's a 1. 3, 11, 1. Complete. 5, 4, 1, 3, 1, 4. Complete. That's a 4. 6, 1, 1, 11, 1, 4. 3, 4. 3, 2, 3. 1, 3, 2, 2. Yep. 3, 1, 4. Okay, great. 8, 1, 8, 2. And then 1, 4, 3. Complete. 2, 5, 2, 2, 2. Complete. 3. Okay. There's the 1. Nothing here. Okay, is this correct? It's still correct. We got it. Please. Please tell me I got it. Two, 1, 3, 3, 5 completes. 3, 3, 3, 1 completes. 1, 1, 4, 11, 1, 3. Nothing here. That's the 4. 5, 1, 2. Yep. Okay. 3 like that. 1, 4, 1, 2. Okay. Where to go now? Where to go now? Six five three 3232. Okay, like that. Yeah. 513. Ah, wait. Nothing here. This is a 5135. Okay, this is the 5. So that's a 1, that's a 1. And the 3 over here, that's a 2. And that's complete. Is this correct? Okay. Jeez. One, 5. If this is the 5, there's no space for everything else. So this is the 3. And the 1, 5 is here. Wait, let's do it from the other side. 5. Wait, sorry, what? 5, 1, minus 2. 2162, 552, 512, 823. This is a 1. 3, also a 1. Come on, I'm right there. 5, 1, 3. Okay. 5, 1, 3. 5, 1. No. 3. Minus 2. This is a 2. It's really embarrassing. I'm taking this long. What else? What else? I can't see anything. Two should be 1. Yo, I don't understand. Oh wait, that's a 4. Okay. Doesn't help. Doesn't help at all. Two, 1, 3. But that could also be the 1. Am I still even correct? Yeah. But where the hell do I go? I mean, I guess that this is the 3. Is that correct? No, it's a 1. Wait. This is a 2, right? Yeah, it has to be. So nothing here. It still doesn't help. Getting so many hints, but they just don't help. So this is the 3. Yeah, correct. So nothing here. That's a 6. Nothing over here. 1. So 2, 2, 1, 3, 1. That's a 2. So nothing here. That's a 2. This is a 3. That's a 1. 4, 1, 4, 5, 2, 1, 5, 3, 1, 3, 1, 1, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. Yep. Over here, that's 11. Am I correct? Yes. Jeez. Nothing here, nothing here. Nothing here, or here. That's a 4. 5, 7, 1, 6, 5, 3. Nothing. That's a 3. 3, 4, 3. Yep. That's just done. 1, 3, 2, 2. 1, 3, 2, 2, 2. Yep. 5, 1, 3, 5, 3. Complete. 1, 5, 3, 2. Okay, that's a 4. That's a 3. 4, 3, 5, 1. 5, 7, 1, 1. 3. 1, 5, 3, 2, 1. And that should be all of it. 53:48. I suck. Alright, I'm gonna rest. I suck, man. GG's, guys. Bye bye.